Good afternoon, guys. It's Saturday, February 17th today, and it is a very exciting day today because I'm getting my late birthday gift from my dad. We're actually going to a Harry Potter Orchestra for the first movie, The Sorcerer's Stone. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically where they play the movie and you're in like an actual theater, and they have an orchestra there to play all of the music and like the soundtrack behind the movie right in person, and it's just so beautiful from the clips I've seen on TikTok. And he booked that for us because he knows that I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I am getting ready because he's gonna be picking me up in literally like an hour and a half. It's kind of earlier in the day, and then we plan to go out to dinner afterwards. I recently got the Hourglass concealer brush that everybody was raving about, and I don't know how to feel about it. Whenever I use a brush, like I always love using a brush for my nose because I don't like how thick a beauty blender puts it on my nose. I really try to do as minimal makeup as possible. But when I use this for my under eyes, no matter what I use, like Tatcha or whatever moisturizer I use, like I feel like my under eyes always look dry and like this is like attaching for some reason. And if you're wondering what's going on behind me with that monitor, it's one of my old monitors that I had because I was playing the Harry Potter Legacy game. I am not a gamer at all. I finished the entire game, so I no longer need my monitor anymore, so I'm giving it to my dad to use because he literally likes to have 3 to 5 monitors, like he's an FBI agent or something. I don't know. So I'm just gonna do my makeup and then pick out an outfit and we'll be back. So initially I wanted to wear a black dress with my Vince Camuto black knee-high boots that I got for Christmas, but that's not gonna happen because the black dress that I ordered will not be here until Monday, unfortunately. And as you could tell, my closet is just very bare. Like over the past couple years, I focused so much on my financial health that I refused to buy myself anything. So now I literally don't even own a black dress, nor more than, I literally got 2 pairs of jeans this year. Like actually I had literally nothing. So I feel like slowly I'm collecting new things, but until then, girl, literally every time I want to get a specific outfit, I have to buy it, unfortunately. Long story short to say, I can't wear my black dress that I ordered, but I think I'm gonna wear a nice jeans type of outfit and make it a little bit more casual but still classy and nice. I'm thinking we rock with these dark wash jeans with the big bottoms with my black Sam Edelman heels. And then lastly, I think I'm just gonna wear this black long sleeve from TNA. This one is just kind of classy, I feel like, because it has a boat neck and really accentuates like my collarbone. So I think we're gonna go with this. I think this is a relatively decent fit for the occasion. Wish it could have been a dress, but I still think this is nice. My hair is getting so long. I need to cut it, I think. I don't think I like it this long. Like, it doesn't look terrible, but I just feel like because I'm already relatively tall, the longer I have my hair, it kind of just makes me look like a beanpole. And when I have it shorter, like, it just, I feel like it looks better. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below because I have a hair appointment coming up soon and I don't know what to do. Let's do a quick fit check. I'm wearing my TNA boat neck top, which is super flattering, with these Abercrombie jeans that I got for Christmas, with my Sam Edelman heels. And then I have the Bottega bag dupe from Anthropologie. You just have to add the finishing touch. The Billie Eilish perfume. I almost forgot that I need to add some earrings as well, and I think I'm gonna choose these ones from Every Jewels. My dad's gonna be here in like 20 minutes, but I wanted to give you a little update on where I am in the ACOTAR series and my thoughts so far. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, maybe move ahead to where you see me in the next clip. So my initial thoughts on the first book when I was reading it is that Tamlin was giving Golden Retriever energy. He was like this ray of light and protection and such a sweet, safe guy. And he was a little rough around the edges, but even in the first book, I got the vibe that their relationship was purely more physical than emotional. Like, they kind of didn't really talk about a lot. And you know, what pissed me off to no end is when she was underneath the mountain and Tamlin would literally, she was getting tortured and Tamlin would be like, okay, and what about it? Yes, and? He just didn't go out of his way to help her like Rise did, and I felt like in that moment, I was like, no, they're not meant to be together even after they get out of this. But, I mean, I understood it, but also, please. I was not expecting the Under the Mountain stuff to be as intense. Like, when they said that they had 3 hooded figures, and she had to kill 3 of them, and she said 2 of them were women and 1 of them was a man, I was like, oh my god, like, Amarantha found her family. Let me tell you, that plot twist shook me so bad. I loved it so much, and I was really pleased that I wasn't able to tell the plot twist in the story, which I usually can if you read a lot of stereotypical books or movies. It's just, you can kind of tell what's coming, and I felt like I did know, but I didn't, and that's what I really loved. So it definitely kept me on my toes, but yeah, I don't know. I was under the impression that they shouldn't be together anyways, but I was like still not hating him yet. I was just like, that's unfortunate. Then this book came along, and let's just say that I hate Tamlin. I absolutely despise him with every bone and cell and organism in my body. That man is literally the most controlling man that I have ever seen in my life. But here's the thing. As I said, me and my friends are reading this book together, kind of like an international girl book club. Something that came to mind was that if they don't have the mating bond, Tamlin and Feyre, how controlling would he be with his mate? Because genuinely, this is concerning behavior. Like, I also kind of understand his perspective, like, if he genuinely did think she was brainwashed, but he's really in his Delulu era to think, like, locking her up in the house and, like, literally, I don't know what he was expecting, honestly, with that, but this book was the best book I've ever read in my entire life. Like, this set the standard for my books. Like, this is a 5-star, and previously before that I thought this was a 5-star. Immaculate book. I'd give this probably like a 3 or 4. This is a 5. This is my favorite book of the series, and I can tell you wholeheartedly that I am in love with Rise. There is no doubt in my mind he is the man for me. As his story kept unfolding, I just grew more and more in love with him, and they definitely have more of an emotional connection on top of the physical connection. Like, they obviously have the mating bond and everything like that, but the emotional connection is there that it just wasn't with Tamlin. And so I think I took their relationship more seriously than I ever did in this book. Like, I kind of was like, okay, but what else? And yeah, I loved this book. I thought it was amazing. I was not expecting that. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Elaine and Nesta Girl, when Tamlin and his priestess sold them out, I kind of got the vibes that Lucien was gonna trade sides, but when he said that Elaine was his mate after those two going into the cauldron and becoming Fae, first of all, I was not expecting them to become Fae at all. I was just expecting them to be made an example of, but let me tell you, girl, when she was putting on her show and she was like, get rid of the mating bond, I was literally screaming and crying in my bed. This book makes me have visceral reactions. Like, I was heartbroken heartbroken because I was like, no, do not sever the mating bond. Thankfully, the King of Hybern is stupid, so he didn't sever the mating bond, which I was so happy about. I don't think I would have recovered from that. He knew that they had let a fox into a chicken coop and he could do nothing, not unless he wanted to see his sweet mate Elaine again. I gave Lucy a sweet, sleepy smile and our game began. We hit the sweeping marble stairs to the front doors of the manor, and so Tamlin unwittingly led the High Lady of the Night Court into the heart of his territory. I was so excited at the beginning of this book where she was literally taking him down from the inside. That was a plot twist that I loved and needed. I feel like that man deserved what he got. And even after she came back to his court, he still wasn't taking her seriously with the whole priestess girl. Like, he could have changed, but he didn't. And that's it. No. Tamlin is no. I am currently on A Court of Wings and Ruin. I've read this chunk, and I still have this much to go. I'm on page, let's see what page I'm on. 463. I just got to the part where they had their meeting. Tamlin showed up. I don't trust that he is actually going to be part of the war. I don't really know. My current thoughts on this book is that Tamlin is dead to me. That man has no redemption. I do not want him to get a redemption arc, but I don't know. I am loving Rise still. They are a fantastic couple. The fact that he is a feminist queen and made her the High Lady, he shows that he likes them to be equals and, like, he doesn't let anybody disrespect her. Like, he's the man of my dreams. He is the man of my dreams. I was just so heartbroken at the fact that they found Valeris, and I'm still heartbroken by that, honestly, but I'm so happy at the fact that Feyre is learning to use her powers now. Lucy and Elaine always made sense to me. Like, as soon as they said he was his mate, I was like, okay, they're both kind of have like a softer type of energy, and I don't know, I was really okay with them being mates, but what's getting to me is, like, I didn't understand how his personality coincided with his brother's and what kind of world he could provide for Elaine, given what had happened to her. And so now that he has a different father, I can kind of see more of a future for them as, like, being rulers of that court. But we'll see what happens in the remainder of this book. We have a lot to go, but this series is just so easy to sit down and read for 5 hours straight and not even look at the clock. You just don't even realize how much time went on. We got 2 more after this. We got A Court of Frost and Starlight, and then A Court of Silver Flames. This one I'm gonna read in like a day, I already know. And honestly, I feel like some traumatic shit must happen in here that this book is so small. Like, I feel like I may need to recover from this one. I don't know yet. This one could be lighthearted and fun, but something about it tells me there's something traumatic that I need to recover from, possibly at the end of this book or in this book, which I don't know if I'm ready for. My dad's here. Let's go to the orchestra. Oh my gosh, don't trip and fall down here. It's a steep ride now. We're up in the rafters.
It's cool though.
If this doesn't show you how steep it is, literally, look at the chairs behind. Full Slytherin attire. Let me tell you, I almost took a tumble with these bad boys. Look how steep. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Why would she do this to me? The heartbreak I feel. I don't know if I can go on. Now she has to beg Tamlin to do this. I can't. My question is why? It's 1:04 a.m. I haven't finished the book, and then 6:74, and I knew something traumatic was about to happen in here. Literally, I have tear stains all over my book because my heart was shattered into a million pieces today. Okay? I was not prepared for that. The amount of tears that came out of my body, I was literally weeping for like 5 pages straight. Literally just tears streaming down my face. She's lucky that she fixed that in the next page because it was emotional breakdown territory. I was not prepared for that at all. I have to finish the rest of this tonight before I can sleep peacefully. But let me tell you, that I can't even talk. That was traumatizing.